see.
Mandeep Kaur? No? Mandeep? Tanisha? Tanisha Sharma?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before we get started, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate the support, guys. So, as it relates to the title, yes, I'm going to be doing a reflection on my grades thus far. I completed my midterm one. That was a lot. The workload was a lot. All the other situational factors like going to work and having to balance everything and with studying and is a lot. But we were successful. We were very much successful, and I'm proud. Like, I exceeded my expectations, right? I mean, like, I know I had it within me to execute well, but with all the pressure that I undergo, and it was just so much that I never thought I would have did as well as the results are showing now. But I must say I have done well. So yeah, where should I get started? Let's get started with not necessarily bad news, but like the lowest grade, right? That was in my finance course where I got an 80%, which is pretty good actually. I mean, come on, it's finance. The class average for that was 53, right? And having received an 80, that was really good when compared to the overall average. So that was amazing. I was a bit disappointed, honestly, because I don't know, right? But I tend to get the harder questions correct and then the easier questions incorrect. And I was so mad because, like, those are like common sense questions when I did the revision. I'm so sorry I don't have the paper right now to show you guys, because the school policy is that we shouldn't be able to like receive the hard copy of the paper, right? So yeah, I don't have the paper to like show you guys and explain it, so I just can talk based on my memory and what I saw on the paper. So yes, it wasn't bad, honestly. Like, the harder questions, the next questions that I expected to like, okay, I was if and but about, those are the questions that I got complete marks, and then I'll drop marks on the easier questions. I was like, oh, but that was it for finance, and 80%, not bad. Exceeded the benchmark of 75%, because that's where I set it. So like I have a benchmark percent for different courses where I set like something that I would be satisfied with, and if I go over that benchmark, then that's great. So seeing it exceeded that benchmark by 5%, that was really good. I mean, the workload, it's not nice. I mean, there's a lot of analyzing of data, regrouping data, structure. It's a lot. I mean, it's finance, So yeah, that's it for the first one. That was also the lowest grade, I received from my midterms. And then the next one, which I'm extremely proud of myself, because that's like my lowest point. I think I said this in my previous video. Microeconomics. Oh my God, that's my lowest point. I don't know. Like, I had to, had my lecturer did a one-on-one with me. Whereas we set a scheduled time where we would meet together and go over the materials again and again and again and again and again. Big up to my lecturers. That's one thing about Narcos. We have really good lecturers here. Thank you so much. That's really good. Yes, I had my lecturer, right? He and I, we went over materials before the examinations, and I'm gonna do that also for my upcoming midterms. The same thing as well. Went over materials over and over and over. It was just economics was just, it was like, I don't know how to explain, but it was just so much. It wasn't the easiest. What, I came up with an 82. That was really good, considering the class average was 59 point something or 58. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, I came up with an 82, and I mean, I was so pleased, because even doing the exam, even I was doing the exam, I wasn't certain of getting a high grade, but I did, and I'm definitely grateful for that. So yeah, that was it for economics. That was crazy, and I'm hoping that going into the second midterm, which is only 3 weeks from now. Can you imagine, guys? I came here, started school May 8th, right, and then by the first week of July we had midterms. Come on, not July, June. We had midterms, right? Got the results back pretty much the end of June. Now it's July. I'm not sure, but it's this result that I got today should have been given to us in June, but the teacher had a bit of complications, which was understandable, and yeah, that extended to July, right? So in conclusion, yeah, we got my last results in July, and then 3 weeks from now, guys, second set of midterms, same thing over and over, but we always prepared, so yeah, going in with positive thoughts, prayers, and ready for it. So yeah, where was I now? Economics 82. The next thing that this is the result I got today, which I'm going to show on the screen right now. How much writing we had today. It was 100 questions, well, 100 marks, not 100 questions, but 100 marks, and 100 marks comprised of 40 multiple choices and 60 marks in short written answers. And let me tell you guys, I don't know how I still have these. I don't know how I still have these because having to write so much in such a short space of time. I believe if you see on the paper right now, it's what? It was 2 hours. I'm not sure. I don't even think it was 2 hours. I think it was an hour and something. And having to write so much in such short space of time, that was crazy. Well, here's the good news. I topped the class in that one. Yeah. So for that exam, I topped the class. The average was 51, right? Yeah, the average was 51, right? Lots of person got really bad grades. I was like, wow. But yeah, I topped the class 87.5, as you can see, which is extremely great.
So
I mean, it was not like it's more theory based, so it was a lot of reading. 4 chapters, 1 chapter is a lot, so you can imagine 1 times 4. Like it was, I was like, I think I even showed this one on my previous video, how much it was having to go over all those 4 chapters, memorizing them. For this exam, I got sick. Yes, I got sick because on the day I came to school, I'm not sure what happened. I think my brain froze. It's like I started forgetting information before the exam. There was so much information packed inside this little brain that I started forgetting the information, and I had to do a hard revise. What I mean by a hard revise is that I had to rush back through all 4 chapters and skim, and I mean, not 100% of knowledge came back to my head, but I got majority, and the way how I executed on the paper, I would think it's more of common sense the way how I executed, because if I should tell you that I read and if I should read word for word from the textbook and that's what I put on the paper, I can tell you that's not what I did. I had to put here and there pieces in my brain that I remember, make it make sense, and execute it. So yeah, I did that. I did it well. 87.5 out of 100 marks. That was amazing. I mean, come on, it's 87.5 marks out of 100. I only lost 12 marks out of 100. Well, 12.5, but yeah, that's gonna round up to 88. So yeah, I only lost 12 marks. That's out of 100 marks. That's really good. So yeah, that was it for OB. I topped it with an 87.5. The second place came in with an 86.5. That was close. Yeah, you came close. 86.5. The third place was an 84, right? And then the others were just in 70s. So that was wow. And for the highest grade, come on, it's accounting. Yeah, it's accounting. I mean, I need to do a video on that as well, because from a major, I'm currently enrolled in management, but I still have time to switch my major to either accounting, human resource, finance, or entrepreneurship, which I'm not going to do entrepreneurship. So it either have to be something between finance, accounting, and human resource, aside from the management that I'm currently enrolled in. So I'm trying to figure out which one should I do. like give me your advice. Like, which one is more marketable? I mean, I'm not scared of any major. I know that some might be challenging than others, but like I'm open. So yeah, accounting, right? That's something that I've been brainstorming. As I mentioned in my previous video, I did get a 90% in that. That exam was, I would say because I have prior knowledge in accounting, doing in CXC, getting a grade one, getting A's. I mean, it's something that is naturally built within me. But like, whenever I'm studying accounting, I have to like be prepared mentally for accounts, right? I have to be prepared mentally and like love it regardless of the challenge that's gonna come in, because accounting, oh my god. If you studied accounting before, you know that okay, if you mess up one figure throughout the entire statement or whatever you're doing, then everything is gonna just be incorrect. And then you're gonna have to step by step go back through to see where you made that mistake and then recalculate and see if it balances. If not, do the same thing again until it balances. And even when it balances, it still might not be correct. Right? Yeah, so I mean accounting was alright. I did my thing, I went in, stayed prayed up, and executed well. I mean, I think the key to passing the exams is really execution, right? It's not like how much you know, but like how much you can actually present on the paper. Because I could know that I could have the world of knowledge, but then in trying to explain that knowledge inside my head on paper, it doesn't make sense, and then I won't get any marks for that, right? So I would just say that execution is the best thing when doing an examination. Execution, like for example, my OB exam. As I said, my brain froze. I lost most of my knowledge right before the exam, and all I could do was just went into the exam, execute. I had to like improvise. That's the word, improvise. Yeah, whenever you lost knowledge, you improvise, right? And you make things make sense. You get me? You answer the question, you read the question, ensure you understand what it's asking of you, and then you answer it based on common sense if you don't have the knowledge. But like as I was saying, if you have the knowledge but can't execute it, you're still going to mess up, right? Reason being is because you won't be able to answer the question properly. Two, you won't even be able to understand what the question is asking of you. So even though you have the knowledge, you read the question but you don't understand what it's asking of you, then you write something and then it's not what the question is related to. You understand? So yes, I think that's one of my strong points, right, in terms of execution, right, execution style. Yeah. So yeah, I think I got that really well. So in overall, in reflecting back on these midterms, finance, economics, OB, as well as what's the other one? Accounting. Yeah, I mean a 90, an 87.5, an 82, an 80, that would result in a 84 average, when combined together and divided by 4, 84, and then when reflected on the GPA scale, that would be a 4.0. Yeah, that's a 4.0, right? So I mean, that's really good, There's room for improvement because this second one, I mean, the challenges are still there. The challenges never leave, right? And if you ask what are the challenges, I always state it. I mean, coming here as an international student, there's like so much to do outside of your schoolwork, because it's like, all right, we learned this in class. Let me tell you what I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you what I'm going to say. It's like complexity, social concept. Is that what I'm sure? Yeah, it's like, complexity, social concept. Is it complexity, social concept? I think it's complexity, social concept, where like you have numerous identities, you have numerous roles to play in life. So, I have to be like, I have to play the role of providing for myself. I still have to play the role of being a student, right? And other different roles, such as attending to like family and friends, still having like a social life, letting people know that I'm okay, things are going well, speak with, relatives, etc. Aside from, going to work, having to pay expenses, rent is one, food is one. You get me? Luckily, I have YouTube here, which they haven't started paying me as yet because I need to verify. Oh my, guys, I'm hungry. Guys, you know how long I should have ate this? I should have ate this all long, and I'm here and playing around until it fell. I can't even eat this because so many people fell on the floor, man. Hold on. Right, and it tastes so good. Oh my god. It tastes really good. But yeah, as I was saying, having those roles to play, I don't see myself as a normal student. Because come on, no international student is a normal student. None of us. It's not easy, right? We have additional duties to do outside of school. You get me? Like as I explained earlier, right? So being able to, having done all those things and being able to also find a balance with school, that's like amazing. You get me? That's really amazing, and I'm just proud. I'm really proud of myself. Doing a self-evaluation, a self-reflection of the past, 2 months? April 18, May 18, that's 1 month. June 18, that's going to be 2 months. Yeah, so 2 months and a couple weeks, almost at July 18, which is going to make 3 months. And I must say I'm doing really good. You understand? I'm doing really, really good. Also, if you guys wish to support me, I'm going to leave my membership link in my bio. Right, I'm gonna also leave my e-transfer just in case you want to help me out in terms of like financial wise. I'm gonna leave my e-transfer in my bio. If you even reach this far in the video, I'm not sure many persons are gonna reach this far, but yeah. If you wish to help, guys, ease the burden. Maybe I could reduce some hours at work. If I get like financial assistance, I could just reduce the hours, focus more on like school activities. Because I want to do more things here. Like I want to get involved. You get me? I want to be involved. I want to be a student ambassador. That's what I applied for recently. I'm not sure if I'm going to get accepted, hopefully. But if I do, I'll let you guys know. So like, things like those I want to get involved in. I want to get involved in like communities, school communities, being like, having like a social life here. But having work, finding time to study, to go to classes, and also, going to pick up extra roles now, being a student ambassador, be a mentor, you get me, and still having to have time for myself and also time to like sleep, because sleep is very vital. Sleep is vital. Like I realized how much sleep is vital since when I came here. Like sleep is really vital, so having to do that as well. We only have 24 hours and it's just so much that I can do. So yeah, if I could reduce some hours at work, that would be amazing. Instead of working 18, 17 hours a week, maybe I could work 12 hours a week, right? If I had like the financial help. But like, if I don't have it, then I'm going to have to work the full 17 or 18 hours per week. So yeah, if I do get that, I can say, okay, all right, I get in some help. I don't need to exert that much, time into work. I could do something otherwise, such as reserve my energy and use that energy to put into my schoolwork, which is going to also drain that energy, but at least it's going into somewhere else. You get me? So it's like opportunity cost. In economics, if you guys do economics, it's going to be opportunity cost. You're giving up something to get more of something else. If you guys don't know economics, you can search up what opportunity cost is. Right? So yeah, it's just like that. And if we should go on the topic of opportunity cost, we can also talk about scarcity. My time is scarce. Like my time is a scarce resource. I don't have much time. So because of scarcity, right, there comes choice, right? And when making the choice, whatever option you give up, that's going to be your opportunity cost. Hey, so I just taught you guys something. I just taught you guys something. Come on. I'm sure you watched all of this video. Yeah. I just taught you guys something. Come on, man. It was so good. I'll give you an example, yeah. I'm proud of myself, guys. I'm just proud. I mean, there's a long way to go. And I mean, this can also slip away very easily. It can slip away very easily. Yeah, it can, because, I mean, I have like a final exam to do and a second midterm. And if I mess up on those, these won't matter. But the good thing is, I won't mess up. Yeah, I won't mess up, guys, seriously. Because if I mess up on the upcoming ones, then all this will be for nothing. And do I really want my time that I invested into studying to be for nothing? Come on, guys. No. No. I've spent a lot of time doing that, so I can't mess up. If I mess up, it must be like something out of my control, like health reasons, God forbid not. You know? And even if so, I could pretty much write a letter to the school and explain that, okay, because of these reasons, etc., I would have to do my exam at a later date. Yeah. I'm proud. Like, I'm not more motivated to, like, you know, give 100. You're like, hey, come on. We get 87.5, we can get 90. We get an 80 in finance, we can get an 85. We can get a 90 as well, because I tell you, it's like the easier questions. Those were the ones that, you know, pretty much dropped the average, as opposed to the harder questions, which doesn't really make sense. But that's just how my brain works. Like, my brain is at a type where, okay, I would figure out the easiest. I would figure out the hardest stuffs. Like, I would just sit back like this, and I would be like, okay. And like in my brain, I don't know, like in my brain, I'm like matching things together, right? You know, I'm matching things and saying, okay, you know, that goes there. So if that goes there, what is that going to be? You know, to find that unknown. And like, I just come up with the answer. But like the easiest stuffs, I think what gets to me is the fact that when I read a question and I know that it's easy, I tend to not put much like attention to it, because I know I have other questions to answer. It's like I look at it and be like, okay, yo, this is easy, you know. So I just quickly rush through it, and yeah, I lose marks. And then when I see the exam paper, I'm like I just wanna like, you know, like erupt. Woo! You get me? But yeah, I'm proud, guys. Like, I'm actually happy. I'm happy for myself. Come on, I'm in college and I haven't went below 180. When I was in high school, I was beating 70s. No, I'm gonna tell you, when I was in high school, I was beating 70s. I mean, I got a lot of 80s and 90s, but I was beating 70s. And being here, the workload is a lot. It's not like it was like an easy. It's not like it's been, you know, easy, right? Because maybe one day I should show you guys what I'm talking about. One day. Because like if it was easy, I would be like, okay, you know, this is not anything to, you know, really be proud of. Well, I mean, I would still be proud regardless, because, you know, just being here is an achievement, you know. But he wasn't. He was. I was like to my lecturers, come on, guys. I mean, I feel for the persons that didn't study. Because even in my OB class today, I was like, how these people, like, how are they satisfied with a 38, with a 20%? Like, hold on. If I get a 38 or a 20%, like, that would have been me for the entire term. If I got those grades, that would have been me for the entire term. And like, come on. Come on. Like 20% out of 100 mark paper. I don't know. I've never experienced something like that. In my lifetime, I've never gotten a 20% in my lifetime. Like the lowest I've gotten in my lifetime, maybe somewhere in the 50s. And I'm speaking from high school. I don't remember my grades accurately from primary school, but I wasn't that bad off. And in primary school, I was in the 50s, 60s. Obviously, I went to Norman Manley, and it was like a 60 something average at the time to went there. So yeah, but like in high school, I've never went below the 50 mark. Yeah, and 20? No. But yes, like there are people here in college where they spent a lot of money, lots of money. International students, we are paying triple the amount that normal residents are paying, and you're getting 20%. 20%. Let me not, and it's not even saying that, I'm like bashing or anything like that, but it's so, like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like, even if you have circumstances, you understand? As I said, OB was like theory. Yes, you have to read. Yes, you have to know things. You have to have knowledge. But like, there was questions on the examination where like you could answer without even studying it, right? And get marks that would have given you even over 50%. And multiple choices on the, like 40 multiple choice. Even if you don't know the answers to the multiple choice questions, no, you can't get it like if you don't know it. But like, come on, guess. Like, even if you don't know it, come on, like an educated guess. Like some of them just doesn't make sense. You get me? It's like getting 20 marks out of 100 mark paper. I was like, wow. I was like, what were you doing? Even 40%, even 40, come on. But yeah, I'm just, happy that, I was in that batch, As I said, I actually taught that class, which was very surprising. I was expecting someone to get in the 90s. But yeah, the exam was rough. It was a lot of writing, as you guys saw in the video earlier. But, have to make the whole of Jamaica proud. Yeah, just easy, guys. You know already, man. You know how our thing go. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, I'm feeling good. I'm hungry. I'm honestly hungry. I'm gonna take you guys with me to shopping one day. Guys, I want to do so much. Guys, it's just because you don't know. Let's go around the school. The school is pretty much empty right now, guys. But I want to do so much. Like, I want to be so great. Like, there's numerous opportunities here to be great. I just haven't yet blend in to be great. Well, haven't yet mastered everything as yet. Like, I still haven't gotten over the fact that I'm still in a culture shock mode right now. Like, for example, today I went into my class, right? I went into my class today and there were so many persons with like the same last name. I was like, wow. It's like literally about 10 to like 15 persons and they had the same last name. I think it was Kaur, as in Kaur. I think it is an Indian last name, right? They have another that they call Singh, I was like, wow. It felt as if I'm in a class filled with like siblings, siblings of each other, but that's not the case. It's just that, the family name is just really huge, yeah. Yes, guys, here at school it's close to 10 p.m. But no need to rush because either ways I'm going to reach home maybe about 12. And that's something that I want to talk to you guys on as well. Like, I'm trying to move to like close to the school, right? It's a spring semester, so it's not as bad as opposed to like in the fall or winter, because the fall or winter is going to be extremely cold. You get me? But now it's just spring semester. It's not the heat. Well, there is heat, so it's not that bad in like traveling, but for other semesters, I'm thinking about definitely finding somewhere closer to downtown, somewhere closer to school, because it's nonsense, going to and from school, and it's gonna take me 2 hours to reach to school and then to go back. Especially like a time like this. I mean, maybe if it was earlier, then I could maybe reach home maybe an hour and a half, which is still long. I have like Jamaican friends that live right across the road from school. Some that it's only one bus. Me, it's two buses, and sometimes these buses take long to move from the transit centers, right? So yeah, I definitely gonna need to find somewhere closer. But the thing is, it's really expensive to live in downtown, right? And like I'm getting like a reasonable rate on my rent right now, so that's gonna be like a downfall. But if I have like a roommate, which I'm hoping to find like a roommate where I can actually, like split the rent with and make it much easier, and it's gonna be a much bigger improvement, because as I said, taking bus for like 2 hours as opposed to walking for 15 minutes to go home, or maybe taking the bus and that takes me 15 minutes to go home, right? That would have saved me an hour and 45 minutes that I could have went home, lay in my bed, unwind, get myself get more energy for the next day or whatever task I'm about to do. That's 1 hour 45 minutes, right? Taking off my transportation time. Oh my God. And that the word I was trying to say earlier would have been rejuvenate. But sometimes the brain stick. So yeah, the brain sticks at times. So yeah, that's the word I was trying to get a little while. But yeah, guys, it's not easy. So that's another factor as well. Transportation time taking out, it's like every minute counts. So me having to transport so far, it's not easy. In Jamaica, like from Alpha Tree to Seaview was what, 20 minutes the most, unless there's traffic. You get me? I never had to work while I was going to school. Well, I did in UCC, but at UCC the thing is that majority of the classes were online, and I could actually be at work while I was doing class. So like it came in handy. You get me? So yeah, But here is a total different ball game. As I said, there's numerous opportunities that I want to get involved in, but I'm just waiting to gel in. Yeah, that's what I should have spoke on. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm still under cultural shock, but I'm trying to, get to understand all, the people, etc. Right, as I said, I applied to the student ambassador. Hopefully I get through with that. I did send in a really good letter to them. I also want to do the mentorship. I also want to do like this airporting that they're going to have where we meet and greet new students. That's something that I would love to do, because I know the feeling coming here and being new to the place, not having anyone here. I mean, your family isn't here. It's just you only as an international student coming. So like being like that big sister, someone who has experience about the place already, I could be that for them, those newcomers, showing them around the place, being that, friend that they have by their side, showing them, how to settle, etc., what I did, giving advice, etc. Luckily, I had my best friend here. So, he was like that big brother to me. Well, he is my big brother, but yeah, so he was able to show me around, even though he never knew anything. That guy knows nothing and act like he knows everything. Let me tell you, that guy knows nothing. Let me tell you, we went on the train. That guy took me on the train, and we were on the train for so long. And I was saying, bro, do you sure we should be on this one? And bro was like, yeah, I'm sure. I was like, all right. Guys, we were on the train for so long. And that boy still had confidence that we should have been on that train. I was like, wow. Boys and that. But yeah, I'm glad that I had him. Regardless, he, was there to help me get my documents straight and all that. Yeah, so thanks for that, bro. But yes, guys, this video is 34 minutes now. This is the school. We're here, Northwest College. You get me in the middle. This is like the best time to do any type of choreograph. No one is here, just me only. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna post this video on Friday. Yeah, for all of who's watching. So yes, guys, I'm really proud of myself. I mean, there's a lot of things I still have in place to do. short-term goals, as I said to you guys, being able to greet the students coming in from the airport, student ambassador, mentorship, there's just a lot of things that I want on my resume, I want to be a part of. It's like whenever, persons see me, or not, don't even have to see me, but like, like they see the resume, they know that, okay, this is a quality individual and they would definitely be a good addition to the team. Because I mean, like, even what I'm pursuing now, it's all about effective, teamwork, right? So being the fact that if I would be able to be like a student ambassador working among, different diversities, different cultures, right? Being able to, collaborate with these people, being able to, assist these people, ensure that, okay, I got, good leadership skills, good collaboration skills, it would show a lot of things, and by doing that now, anywhere I go to like seek jobs, they would see that, okay, being the fact that he was a part of, this organization, yes, he would definitely possess his, the certain attributes. And, from that, I'm telling you that was going to look, ready. So yeah, those are a few things I want to do, but I wouldn't say I'm stagnant. I mean, I'm trying, I'm really trying, but I have so much doing right now, guys. I have so much doing right now. There's only 24 hours in a day, and I don't even get 8 hour full sleep. To be honest, guys, I get like maybe 7 hours, 6 hours. That's the amount of sleep that I'm getting, because I don't really have the time to like be sleeping much. I know my health come first, understand that my health come first, right? I don't even be eating properly. I just tell you guys I was hungry. It's crazy, man. I don't even have time to cook anymore because my time is just like, I don't know how I got so busy. Like when I was in Jamaica, I was dying because I never had anything to do other than waiting on my visa to be approved, of course. Yeah, that was a dark time. That was a dark time, my love. Do you guys know that? I think it's, what is it? I don't remember what's the poem. Yeah, that was a dark time, my love. The brain is thickening. I mean, it's coming to a night now, yeah? So yeah, yes, guys, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, guys. But I have limited time. And in order for me like to take up additional tasks, I'd have to drop some things as I was like my earning opportunity costs, right? And oh my God. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to be real with myself. You get me? I'm gonna have to be real with myself to say, okay, what things are more important than others? What things I'm gonna have to, just call it a day, right? But definitely some things that cannot change and won't change is the goal of being here, getting above the average grades. Understand? Those are priorities, all right? I'm trying to lessen my work hours, but in order for me to lessen my work hours, I'll need financial assistance. Otherwise, I'm gonna go broke, bankrupt, have no food, no rent money. And that's gonna then affect studying. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anything that's gonna affect studying, I need to keep it up. Anything that won't affect studying, I can just put it aside. For example, me sitting and explaining to my family that, okay, I might not have enough time to be around in terms of like calling every day. I might call everyone on now and then, right? So that will reduce the call time that, instead of talking to them, I can be focusing on school, which they understand, which is really good, right? Being here, it helps. Not like, documenting my journey, being able to speak about my journey. Like these videos are just not for YouTube purposes only, but like also for my purposes to see where I started from and where I'm, going, like that progress, to track the progress. I think they have a name for it when you're tracking your progress. When you talk about feedback, and they say that it's a characteristics of feedback, that feedback should be timeliness or time framed, right? So yeah, being able to track your progress. So yeah, it shouldn't be time frame. Time frame is like after when you finish the entire thing. But forget what I'm just saying. My brain is just working up too much now because I have an exam in 3 weeks and I've been studying. So doing this helps to retain that information, right? So yeah, that's also a strategy that I use when I'm speaking. I just use the terms that I studied, and from speaking like what I studied, it makes it much more easier to remember. So yeah, as I was saying, right, there's just certain things I'm gonna have to drop, and the worst part about it is that I don't have that much things to drop. That's the thing. I don't have that much things to drop. So a few things I've looked on thus far is the fact that, okay, transportation time could be reduced. However, that means I would have to give up where I'm staying now to get to somewhere closer here, right? Okay, I'll get back some time and energy out of transporting, right? That's one thing that I'm looking forward to do. Another thing is that cutting my work hours, right? But only way I am able to cut my work hours is if I have like financial assistance, right? Financial assistance to say, okay, the amount of hours I'm gonna cut, would I be able to get back financial assistance to cover for those hours? If not, then I'm gonna have to do the full work hours, right? And still, balance out school. Because if the work hours are cut and I don't have enough income coming in, then so much going to happen on the expense side that the expense side is going to start to affect school, and we can't make the expense that affect school, so I have to keep them like a balance, right? So that's one thing I can't really do unless there is another option, right? So work and school priorities, right? Other things that I could cut out is I definitely won't cut out like the little time I'll give to myself to like rejuvenate, relax, play some game, watch two movie. Those are like imperative, and to anyone looking to study, those are imperative. I should have started the gym, that's health and fitness, definitely something that should, because I mean, if my body shut down, I can't do nothing. If my body shuts down, I can't do nothing. So I wanted to start the gym, but I still had to put it on a pause, right? I still had to because I don't have the time, right? I don't have the time to really get to the gym anymore, unlike when I was in Jamaica. So that's really a downfall, but I'll get there. I will get there. You get me? So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut off on, as I said, hopefully I get somewhere closer. I'm gonna have to cut off on, I already cut off on the cooking on the weekends. I might do that 1 or 2 times when I have like the time. I might do it because some weekends I don't get much hours, so I might do it when I don't get much hours. Just to catch up back with you guys and showing you guys my cooking skills, because we are a chef. I'm a chef, guys. I'm a good cook. You understand? So yeah, I might do that as well. And from dropping all these things, I might, well, as I said, I really have goals that I want to accomplish, taking up different tasks. Oh, is it time now? 10 more minutes. Okay, sure. I should be finished before then. All right, guys. So the secret is that we have only 10 minutes here because they're going to close. So, I'm here almost until 10 p.m., which is not bad because the bus ain't going to come until sometime after 11. So, yeah. Yes, guys. This was a really good video. I did a really good self-reflection. I can watch back this video scene where, I need to like not push myself too, not say push myself too much, like not being too hard on myself, right? Because it's not like I'm a regular, like student here, like where I just completely devote my time to school. You get me? Like there's just much more than that, So yeah, I'm just happy that I'm actually living, my dreams, living what I had set out. This is all, I had hoped and dreamt of, and I'm here, like, look on the wall, look on the wall, look on here, look on the wall here. It says, see yourself here, and I'm here. yeah, it's really amazing. I'm hoping to apply for some scholarships. As you can see over here, they always have some scholarship given out. But the thing is this, right? I can't apply for scholarships because I haven't finished my 1 semester. So it's like I won't have any grades to show for it. You get me? And yeah, I need like some extracurricular activities that which I said I already applied to, right? So if I gain those positions, I can also get scholarships. You get me? And from these scholarships, I can pretty much take out my work. But in order for me to get the scholarships, I have to keep up my grades and I have to get, into school activities. So yeah, I'm going to do that, hopefully by September, I'll apply for some scholarships. And hopefully even one that comes through, if it's even $500, take it and say thank you, God. Yeah. Yes, guys. So, the journey just start. I've started. I won't say I haven't reached anywhere as yet, but there's a lot more to achieve. There's a lot more to gain. There's a lot more experience, and, I'm staying definitely true to my words. You get me, in terms of like definitely giving back to someone one day, because this is a wonderful experience, guys. Like, this is a wonderful experience that I know anyone at home would love to have, right? So even if it's just one person I could help, like even if it's one person, right? Even if it's one person, I want to come here, right? I want to come here and, get the feeling of being here, get the feeling of not only just being a student, but being a responsible student, being in a different environment, a different culture, different people, different way of living, different food, different everything, like it's really amazing. It's truly amazing, guys. It's truly amazing. It really is. And I really, I really need for others to come here and get the experience. I really hope that one day, I'm able to have others come here. Like, that's something a part of my plans. It's in the long term, of course, because I need to get myself straight first before I can help anyone else. I also need to help mommy before I can help anyone else. That's priority. My mom is still on the streets, so yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, I need to get all that done. Yeah, I'm leaving the school now, guys. Finally leaving the school. Finally. Yeah, as I said still, guys, just take it humble one day at a time. Keep it real. Keep it straight. Tell the guys that it is as it is here. If one day maybe I get a really, really bad grade, I'm not gonna hide it from you guys. I'm just gonna tell you guys. If anyone wanna criticize, then okay. There's nothing much I can do to change it. I'm not. I am not going for any bad grades, but things do happen, which I understand. It's life, and if I do, then all right. Just do better next time. There's always room for improvement, and even with a bad grade, it's still, one bad grade, I have so much good grades. It should not really affect the GPA much. So, let's just try to aim for as much as we can get in terms of good grades. I'm currently on my way to the train station right now. You guys know, well, you guys don't know this route, but yes, a route to the train station. Oh my God, wow. But yeah, can't believe it, man. Thank you, guys. I'm finally here. Wow. Still can't believe. Wow. I'm living the dream. Oh my God. Wow. 18 years of age. 18 years of age. Wow, that's I would never if I tell you that when I was in grade 11 I would have seen myself here, I would be lying. I never saw myself here. Oh my God. Wow, I'm doing pretty well. That's good. Yeah. Wow. Yes, guys. So we're almost. That is they're building more things here. Lots of building going on around here. Yeah. So yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me through my membership link, then you can do so. If you want to support me through e-transfer, I'm gonna also leave my email that's connected to my e-transfer. If you want to support me otherwise through Western Union, I'm gonna leave my local number that I use on WhatsApp in my bio. Yeah, you can get that from there as well. As I said, I haven't started getting paid from YouTubers yet because I still need to verify my address, and they sent the mail and it should take about 3 weeks. Just long, so long. But yeah, I gone like a week and a couple of days, so hopefully next week and a half, and then we can get something. And if that comes true, then I would have this as a source of income, and then I could cut my work hours and just use this instead. It's much more easy to make a YouTube videos for 1 hour or maybe 30 minutes rather than actually being at work. Yeah, sorry about that. I think my phone was down. Yeah. So it's much easier to do YouTube videos than being at work lifting heavy boxes and then getting tired, coming home wanting to sleep. So yeah, this would be much more easier for me as a source of income. I would still definitely work because I still need income from work, but at least I won't have to work that much. You get me? It will be drastically reduced, and yeah, it will be really good. So I'm heading down to the train station to get home now. Yeah, these are the stairs. So it's pretty much a flight of stairs here, but we're going down, so it's pretty easy. Oh my god. Alright. I'm in the train station now. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna end it here. Alright, and try to focus on going home now. It's gonna take me about 15 minutes on the train to get to Southgate from here. Wait, that train is coming. I wonder if that's my train. No, you're not gonna leave me today if that's you. Train, you hear it? That train is coming. Is it my train? Oh no, that's Clearview trains. That train is so crazy. Alrighty, so my train is gonna come in. Oh, my train is coming now actually. Next train, Century Park. Oh, there's my train coming, guys. So yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you later.